In its first sense, Indian,
dropping jewels regularly.
Primary definition, which doesn't have anything to do with the number 2 and number 3, because 3 different ones. Primary definition is us, which are the Aborigines of this land, are so-called Indians. So the Aborigines of this land, you and I, are so-called Indians. We like to call ourselves Onkwe or original beings. But you can call yourself the Aboriginal Americans, the original Americans, etc., so on and so forth, just to clarify the type of American that you are, or so-called Indian. But remember, the Aborigines of this land are so-called Indians, meaning not really the Indians, but so-called, just the term that they use. So since it's just a term, the term primary definition, the number 1 definition of Indian tribe, means a separate and distinct community or body of, again, the Aboriginal peoples of this land. So that's us right there. Indians not taxed is that. $5 hollers and everybody else. Those tribes that are situated. Now, second definition, Indian and Indian tribe. Second definition, such a tribe situated within the boundaries of a state of the United States, which is right here, because these people are within the what? The boundaries of that, or within the what? Within the territory. See that word within? They use it very, very slick like, don't they? True that? Gotta look at how they play in the word game. So these tribes or people, or within the United States, within that boundaries of a state, and those people are exercising powers of government and sovereignty, but they're doing so not as an independent people, but they're doing it under the national government, meaning they are deemed politically a state, like the state of Michigan or the state of New Jersey or the state of New York or the state of Florida. Be like the state of Choctaw, right? The state of Cherokee. That's how they look at it as. That is, it is a distinct political society, just like the state of whatever or the town of whatever, capable of self-government, and is not deemed a foreign state in the sense of the Constitution. It is rather a domestic, dependent nation. And that matches up with no Indian nation, those nations or those tribes shall be acknowledged or recognized as an independent nation, a tribe or power. This is why this right here, I'm going to go to this comma. And not acknowledged as being independent, because they are acknowledged as being a domestic dependent nation. And those Native American tribes are properly deemed in a state of pupillage, and its relation to the United States, just like the state of Michigan and everybody else, resembles that of a ward to a guardian. See, meaning the United States is their mom and daddy right there. Can you dig it? They ain't our mom and daddy. This our land. You feel me? So we ain't them. We not them. But a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people go down the rabbit hole backwards and don't know law. And when you're talking about so-called nationality and all this other stuff, you're really talking law. And if you don't know law, then just saying words just to be saying them for saying them's sake is just, well, don't do anybody any good. And it leads one who really want to do something about it, at least sends them off in the wrong direction. So when they come back, they all sour from the experience because, you know, they've been led astray, led all wrong. Nobody teaching law out there. Ain't nobody teaching people how to really read this stuff. And everybody reading it from their perspective with what they've been taught of how to read in high school and college and whatnot. That's what's been taught to them by, well, you know, the people who created the high schools, the colonial school systems or whatnot. So that's a problem right there. So, you know, a lot of people got a lot of stuff to overcome, but nonetheless, we overcome some stuff right now. So we're not the same people at all.